I eat a lot of fast food now, more than I probably ever had in my life. I go to like Chick-fil-A, Panda Express, Chipotle, drugs, alcohol, parties. So where do I even begin? Because obviously that is very prevalent in college.
Hold it up, we gon' burn it down.
Yo YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Justin, bringing you guys a brand new video. Today I'm going to be talking about bodybuilding while you're in college. So we're talking about like school, parties, drugs, alcohol, girls, you know, whatever it may be, whatever you guys are doing in college. And yeah, I'll basically give you guys some tips how to navigate through that, how you guys can keep your fitness up while you're also having a little bit of fun. But before we get into that, I have a few boxes from Jack Factory that I'm opening up. They just sent me. The giveaway, I don't know, probably already was announced by the time this video comes out because I record my videos in advance. So whoever won that, congratulations. But yeah, we're gonna open up a few packages they sent me and see what we got. Also, before we do that, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, helps me out. Follow my Instagram at JCuppFit. Make sure you guys like, comment, and save on all those posts. Helps the algo, boys. Leave a comment on this video, boost the algo. And yeah, let's get into this. I got 2 boxes, 1, 2. So I don't really know what are in these, but yeah, I'll open the big one up first. I think one thing is part of their new line of like pre-workout and protein that just came out, which should be out now, but we'll see in a second. Here we got a couple pre-workouts. We got Fruit Punch and Cherry Limeade Nitro Surge. So yeah, this is the pre-workout I use. Definitely has been really good. I've hit some PRs, boys, which I'll talk about later in this video. Pre-workout is probably my favorite pre-workout I've ever used. Kind of clutch, got 2 more. Got a little stash going now, boys, so we got 3. And we also got a bunch of protein bars. So we got 2 of the peanut butter candy authentic protein bars, and then 1 of the chocolate chip cookie dough. I just tried this one the first time yesterday because I got another box sent to me for the giveaway, which I think this is the one I'm giving away. It's one of these flavors. Here, there's the peanut butter one, but yeah, this one is really good. I still think the peanut butter candy is the best, but this one is in stock as well, and it's really good. I definitely would give it a try. It's a little bit less calories too. Then in this box, we got the unfinished protein. So this is their new protein powder and pre-workout line. Pretty sure it's just Chris Bumstead's old line, just rebranded since he's no longer with them. It's the vanilla oatmeal cookie flavor. So yeah, the macros are actually really good. 110 calories, 25 grams of protein for 1 scoop. So yeah, it's really good macros. So yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely try this out. I might try it in today's video, I'm not sure yet, but this is what Jack Factory sent me. We got quite a bit of things, boys, as you guys can see. With that, we are going to move on to breakfast because I haven't had anything to eat yet and I'm pretty hungry. So yeah, let's make some breakfast. Guys, look at this shit. I'm stacked up, boys. Here we got our breakfast, you know, the usual, the Kodiak toaster pancakes, which is actually going to lead me into my first kind of topic of discussion, which is kind of the diet in college, you know, especially if you're trying to bodybuild, maybe powerlift, whatever you're trying to do. Probably more bodybuilding, powerlifting, you can kind of just eat a little bit more dirty, I guess. So first of all, I eat a lot of fast food now, more than I probably ever had in my life. I go to like Chick-fil-A, Panda Express, Chipotle, Subway, Jersey Mike's, just a lot of different places. Fast food. If you guys remember, whenever I was making videos at home, most of the time I was actually cooking my food. Now I'm pretty much just eating fast food. I haven't noticed like a huge change in like my actual body composition because my macros are the same, but I definitely have gotten more sick this year. Haven't felt like as energized just because I'm sure my micronutrients just are not even close to being what they used to be. And also there is the dining hall. A lot of people go there. I do occasionally. It's just not really the best at all. Like the chicken breast is okay sometimes, just kind of depends, and that's really all I get is just chicken and rice from there. And that's kind of just a hit or miss some days. So a lot of times I stick to like Chipotle, Panda, Subway, Chick-fil-A. Those are kind of my 4 main. Being in the dorm, if you guys are in college, you would probably be in a dorm or apartment. You guys can do like little microwave stuff or just small little snacks. So like I said, I have these little toaster pancakes. I also have deli meat, turkey, and cheese, and I make little wraps, which I've shown in a video before. And then I have protein bars, protein chips, just a lot of just different snacks that are high protein that I try to eat. Kind of leads to like a weird, like constant snacking kind of dynamic because, you know, it's just not sustainable eating kind of like just protein bars and stuff. Whenever I was at home, I was making turkey burgers, chicken and rice, a bunch of different things. That was less calorie dense. Felt like you're eating a lot, but low calorie, so I was just getting full really easily. If I tried to eat 2,300 calories here right now, there's just no way I could do it, so cutting is going to be interesting. But for bulking, it's not as bad because I have more room to work with. I'm eating 3,300 calories right now. I have been going over too. Really hard not to snack whenever literally everything that you eat is just right under your bed. It's pretty challenging, but you know, we're trying to make it work. So overall, you know, the diet is not optimal while being in college, especially if you're in a dorm, maybe if you're, I guess, in a fraternity house, I don't really know. Once you have an apartment, you know, once I have one, it'll probably be a little bit better just because I'll actually be able to cook again and be able to like meal prep, stuff like that. Being in a dorm where I don't have a kitchen, where I don't have much space, where I don't have much room at all in the fridge or freezer, yeah, it's just not the most optimal for diet. You can make it work though. All you have to do is just make sure you're tracking your macros pretty diligently, and also make sure that somehow you're finding a way to get micronutrients in. Maybe you take some sort of like green supplement. That's what I started doing. Just something to keep your health up, because obviously, you know, your body composition might look the same if you're eating the same macros, but you just might not feel as good. So that's really important. I'm going to eat these pancakes because I'm pretty hungry, and then I'll talk to you guys probably before I go to class to talk a little bit about kind of school and bodybuilding in college. All right guys, so about to go to the gym. Before we go, we got the Nitro Surge pre-workout. Just use code JCUP. 20% off, boys. I have all those other flavors, but I'm just gonna go with the Old Faithful for today because I really don't feel like opening them up right now. But yeah, this is definitely the best tasting pre-workout I've ever had, so you guys definitely give it a try. Remember, code JCUP, 20% off, Jack Factory, all their products. And real quick, I'm gonna talk to you guys about kind of schoolwork, bodybuilding in college, kind of how I manage that. So honestly, fitting in the gym with school isn't that difficult. It's honestly easier than high school just because you only have a few classes a day, so there's a lot more free time throughout the day. I feel like it's almost just like a lazy mindset to think that you don't have like an hour every day to go to the gym, because I mean, you probably only go to class like 2 hours a day, so there's a lot of free time just in between everything. Usually I go to the gym about 3 or 4 because I usually have class that ends around like 3:20ish. Today we're going a little bit earlier. Me and Josh don't have class right now, so we're about to go hit the gym. But yeah, and then I also have time for like Xbox, friends, girlfriend, whatever. I have a lot of time throughout the day to do whatever I want with fitting in an hour workout a day. Same with social media content throughout college. I've posted every day on Instagram. I've still posted a YouTube video a week. So yeah, you guys should still have time for all of that stuff while you're in college. Just, you know, be dedicated, be motivated, and yeah, just don't slack off when it comes to that stuff. Obviously, as years goes by, take harder classes. It probably will be more challenging. I'm just here to tell you guys it is doable. Probably will be a little bit easier too, living in my own apartment and stuff like that. When you guys go to college, if you're bodybuilding in college, just know that you can do it. You can lift every day. You can make Instagram stuff and YouTube content. Just have to be dedicated, motivated. You have to want to do it, because honestly, it's not that hard. You can do everything you want to do pretty much. Just make time for it. We're gonna go to the gym, hit a nice little shoulder day, boys. Time to get jacked. See you guys in a minute. Today we're gonna be maxing out some overhead press. So Josh and I haven't done this in like a year, so we're gonna see what we can get today. But before that, I just want to say that I've been hitting some PRs lately. So I hit 315 on the squat again, which is like not an all-time PR, but first time I've hit 3 plates in like 8 months. And then I also hit a 410 deadlift, which is an all-time PR, and then I almost hit 425. So yeah, honestly, the only thing that I've changed is just slowly adding calories, just in a little bit of a surplus. Like I talked about earlier, I've been eating like 3,300 calories a day. That's pretty much all I've been doing, just to, you know, slowly build muscle, gain some strength. So we're gonna see again overhead press. I really want to hit a plate. I've never done that before, but we're just gonna see what happens. So let's get started. Let's max out. Josh, what is your goal on the overhead press?
A 35.
35?
Maybe.
Man, guys, Josh is gonna surpass me. My shoulders are smaller than his now. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Damn, bro, you're looking kind of big, actually. All right, well, let's get into this, boys. Failed the plate, then we failed 35 and a 5, but you know, I was already fatigued. Oh well, man, we got 35. That's literally like what I've had for the past like year now, so who knows, man. I feel like my shoulders are stronger, but we'll get there eventually. So yeah, me and Josh, you did 35 too. So yeah, we both did 35. So now we got 4 sets of 4. We're just gonna do like 100, and yeah, just keep it going. So get into the boys. Alright, so now we're gonna do some incline incline bench press. So we're gonna do 3 sets of 4, go a little bit heavier today. Update on the chest injury. Everything feels good. I'm definitely sore because I'm still gonna add weight back in, heavier weight, but yeah, feels good. No really pain, just soreness. Last week or earlier this week, I did 190 for 3, then 175 for 6 or 8. So again, we're getting back up there in numbers. My goal is probably 225 by the time I'm done with like terkestrone. So like starting this next week, I'm gonna do terkestrone 30 days, and my goal by the end of that is 225. Did 3 sets for 155 incline bench, so we're getting back up there. Obviously, I used to lift more than that, but it's gonna take some time post-injury because I didn't train chest for like a month. Anyway, we're done with our heavy compounds. So now we got some accessories, we got dips, shoulder stuff, some tricep stuff. So I'm just gonna do a little montage to sum it up and get some pictures because I gotta promote the Jack Fat 3 boys. So you already know, code Cupp, 20% off. But yeah, see you guys when we're done with the montage. Taking some pictures. So yeah, let's get into this. All right guys, that's gonna wrap up the push day. So yeah, got some nice shoulders and tris in at the end. Hope you guys enjoyed the little montage. How did you enjoy the workout?
It was great. I loved it.
Josh has been demotivated in the gym lately.
Well, I just haven't been hitting the numbers I want.
Yeah.
But today I hit the numbers.
He's been actually bulking now, guys. Can you tell?
Yeah, I look pretty big.
Wow,
I
he's
weighed
kinda
up a
buff.
whopping half pound heavier.
What are you,
so
like 152?
I'm 152.9.
Dang, bro. You're gonna catch up to me. Dang, wait. Do that again. You actually kind of look lean.
I'm lean, boys.
Damn. This is our journey of getting absolutely massive.
Subscribe if you want to see the transformation.
Yeah, subscribe if you want to see Josh's transformation. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys later. See you guys probably back at the dorm. I forgot to say, while I was at the gym, you guys should honestly be able to train as many days as you want in college. If you want to go 7 days, you can definitely find time, just as long as you're motivated. I know I said that earlier. Forgot to say that. Oh my God, someone's motorcycle was so loud. Now I'm gonna be trying for the first time the unfinished Jack Factory new protein powder. So yeah, I'm excited. It's like oatmeal cookie flavor. All right guys, here we go. Jack Factory unfinished new protein powder, vanilla oatmeal cookie. So let's see what this is all about. Like I said guys, the macros on this, 110 calories, 25 grams of protein, no fat. Hopefully it tastes good because they're pretty good macros. All right boys, we got a big scoop in there. I don't know if you can see it. That's how it looks, the consistency. Let's try it. First taste test for the boys. Wow, it's actually, you know, protein powder is good whenever like it tastes good in just water. Because you guys know whenever I was at home, I usually only had protein powder if I mixed it in smoothies. But I genuinely would drink this like just with water. So definitely 10 out of 10. The Jack Factory unfinished, guys. Make sure you guys cop it. I think it's probably already out by the time this video came out. So if it's not sold out, go cop it on their website, code Cupp. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a minute. I'm gonna just chill out for a minute. Just got back from the gym. Sick little shoulder pump. So yeah, try this out. There's also a pre-workout. Haven't tried that yet, but protein powder, 10 out of 10, vanilla oatmeal cookie. See you guys in a minute. All right guys, so I'm about to go get dinner with Aubrey, where I talk about kind of the girls side of college and bodybuilding. But as of right now, I'm going to be talking about drugs, alcohol, parties, fraternities, that type of stuff. So where do I even begin? Because obviously that is very prevalent in college. So this is my experience being at a kind of bigger university, I guess. If you want to party, even if you're, if you're a bodybuilder, if you watch anyone on YouTube, you're allowed to party, like they party. It's not really a big deal. But, you pretty much have to be in a fraternity if you want to get into anything. But I think the key thing is that if you're going to join one, make sure you don't get hazed because, honestly, it's not worth it. You could just throw away your whole bodybuilding career, your whole life just in one night. So, yeah, make sure you guys, really are weary of kind of what you're joining. Make sure there's no hazing. And if there is, I would just drop it then and there. I didn't experience that trying to join a fraternity. I did get initiated and I did not have any sort of hazing at all. But, if you guys are trying to do that, just make sure you don't have any hazing. You're not forced to do anything you don't want to do with drinking, drugs, anything like that. Because honestly, I wouldn't just count out all fraternities or Greek life in general, just because I think it can be a great way to kind of meet upperclassmen, to kind of connect with people outside of just maybe your classes. Because let's be honest, guys, if you're in college right now, you kind of know a lot of your lecture halls and stuff like that. You don't really meet people. It's more just like listening to teacher talk. So, it's been a great way to meet people. So obviously with that comes parties and comes drugs and alcohol. So personally, I don't drink. It's just not really my thing anymore. I did have a little stint back whenever I was a little bit younger where I did. Now it's not really in the cards for me. It's just not really what I'm about. Same with drugs. I don't do any drugs or drink. You might watch certain influencers and stuff and see that they do those things. It's really just your own personal choice, but obviously there are going to be some adverse effects with that because alcohol is very prevalent at college parties. It's even prevalent at high school parties and also like the tailgates and stuff like that in college. And honestly, it should be okay in moderation, but no matter what, it's going to impair muscle protein synthesis. So basically what protein synthesis does is whenever you work out, you stress, you damage the muscles. It's basically whenever they rebuild. You go to the gym, hit your curls, whatever you're doing, break down the muscle, it rebuilds, you get bigger and stronger, hence building muscle. This has kind of been my kind of motto throughout bodybuilding, throughout just lifting in general. And I've also heard this, like if you guys know James English and Seuss, they have like a podcast, Modcast, it's really cool, go check it out. They've talked about this too. Basically, if you guys are gonna be drinking during the day, like if it's a Friday or Saturday, it's almost like you have to cancel out that workout because overall, again, your muscles just aren't going to rebuild at the way they were supposed to. It's gonna be really hindered and it's just not gonna be the same progress. When you're in college, you'll notice that there's usually parties Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday night. So think about it, if you're drinking all 3 of those nights, obviously over consuming, which is what a lot of people do, then it's almost like you're canceling out 3 workouts. And then if you're working out 6 days a week, it's only like you're working out 3. So guys, you don't want to be doing that. You want to make sure you do everything in moderation. That's really the key factor in life in general, especially when it comes to drugs and alcohol. Again, I personally don't partake in any of that, just as of right now. If I were to, again, moderation is key. That is exactly what you guys need to be doing when it comes to that. You can honestly apply it to anything in life, just having moderation, with food, with working out, with everything, because obviously, overtraining will lead to injuries. If you guys are really, really obsessed with your diet, you could develop a food addiction or eating disorder, whatever you want to say. Moderation is key. So with that being said, that's kind of like my little spiel on, parties, the party scene in college. Again, you can do it. A lot of people do party. If you're into bodybuilding, it's not like you can't go out and do things with your friends and have some fun. It's just you have to be a little bit more mindful because again, you're trying to build muscle, you're trying to be healthy. So you want to do stuff, that's not going to completely just destroy your gains. You also want to be wary about the calories. Obviously, alcohol has a lot of calories. So, if you are going to drink, make sure you guys are still tracking that. Whenever I used to partake in that, I'm not 21. So theoretically, whenever I used to partake in that activity of drinking, I would definitely track it. I would track the calories just because, again, it can really get out of hand quickly, especially with alcohol. A seltzer is like 100 calories. People don't really usually drink one, they drink multiple. A shot's 100 calories. Again, beer's even more. So just make sure you guys are being mindful of the calories as well. I'm going home this weekend and I'm going to pack everything up, go home. And for that, I'm gonna go eat with Aubrey. We're gonna get some dinner and I'll talk about the girl side of things, dealing with girls in college, because that's a big part of everything too. So I'll see you guys whenever I get wherever we're going to eat. I'm not really sure yet. Let's be honest, it'll probably be Chipotle, but who knows? Maybe we'll venture off somewhere new. Again, guys, this comes out, I believe the 16th. Yeah, the 16th of November. So I think this video probably is already out by then. So make sure you guys go check out the unfinished line. Also, back there, as you guys can see, we got stacks on stacks of protein bars and pre-workout. Make sure you guys go check all of that out. Code JCUP, 20% off. Honestly, guys, I would not promote anything that I don't use and that I don't enjoy. I've had 2 of these protein bars today. Of the peanut butter candy one, I mean, honestly, they're delicious. Same with the chocolate chip cookie dough. Those should be in stock, so you can cop those. Same with the pre-workout. It's 4:30, I've only had 1,600 calories. So we have 1,500 to go, so we gotta start getting the calories in, boys. You know we're bulking, getting huge, so I'll see you guys when we go eat. Can I have a bowl with grilled teriyaki chicken and white rice?
White rice, teriyaki, what else for you?
And just an order of spring rolls and then a Diet Coke.
Large Diet Coke?
Yes, please. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, this is the college chicken and rice. Hey, but I'm heading home, so maybe I can make some real one this weekend.
Or turkey burgers.
The bag secured. As I talked about earlier today, guys, when you're bodybuilding in college, it's a lot of fast food. So if you're going to Panda Express, a little hack is you get the grilled teriyaki chicken with white rice, spring rolls just because we're bulking, and then Diet Coke because I need some caffeine because I'm going to be driving about 2.5 hours tonight. So the last topic in today's video for bodybuilding in college is girls. How do girls play a role? Obviously, I have a girlfriend, so it doesn't really affect me as much, but I see a lot. I've been around a lot. I know what it was like in high school before I had my girlfriend, so yeah, let's get into this. First off, Aubrey, I want to know your opinion. How do you think like the casual hooking up in college kind of affects goals? For you, it'd be goals, you know, but we're talking about bodybuilding, but like goals.
I think that it just like in the moment it might be fun, but I feel like it kind of lowers your self-esteem, and there's really like no reason to do that, because if you're here like to get your goals or your bodybuilding goals or whatever, then you're not really working like towards those goals. You're just working towards like a short-term thing, and I feel like the best way to achieve your goals is to look at the bigger picture, and sometimes that means a lot of sacrifice and like not doing what you want to do, and I think that's one of those things that plays a role into that.
Wow. I don't even need to say anything else. Those are pretty motivational, wise words from Aubrey. That's a woman's perspective. Now we got them in. What I've seen in other people is that, yeah, like it can just cause a lack of motivation. You know, people kind of get into that trap of like the casual hookup scene in college, and then kind of just like lose motivation, lose sight of what their goals are. It's nice having a girlfriend, you know, that I've had a secure relationship for almost 2 years now where I don't have to worry about that. It is a thing in college. And I was really surprised when I got here because like usually guys are like really like forward and like want to do stuff with girls, but like girls here are pretty much the same way. So like I feel like it's kind of weird, like a weird dynamic of like just, I mean, it's college, a bunch of 20-year-olds put together in one place. I mean, what do you expect? So make sure like when you're in college, you don't get consumed by like just sex and stuff like that, because obviously like those feelings are temporary. Having an actual relationship or even just working on your goals, you know, trying to achieve what you want to do while you're young has more value. It's going to be more sustainable throughout your life. Stay strong, stay motivated, don't settle for anything you don't want to do. Chase your dreams, because that is the most important part of, you know, especially while you're young, man. Like when you're young, like you have so much opportunity. I remember like when I went to Zoo Culture, when I met Bradley Martin, that was like pretty much the biggest thing that he told me was like, you're so young, like you can do basically whatever you want. And that's so true for just no matter what you're doing in life. Pertaining to bodybuilding, obviously, you know, you're at the peak of like where you can go with your physique, you know, with your testosterone levels, with everything, you know, naturally you're at your peak right now. So you might as well, you know, just full throttle, full steam ahead, just go chase your goals and whatever it may be. If it's social media, post every day, make time for it, make time for the gym, because you honestly really can. It's not as difficult as it seems. The most difficult part is the diet part, just because you can't really cook, especially as a freshman in a dorm. There are healthy options like this is chicken and rice, and yeah, it's a healthy option. Now I'm going to drive home, so is Aubrey, and I'm gonna have a nice little chill weekend. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Boys, I'm getting the new MacBook Pro, so I'm gonna be editing videos on that now. Hopefully the quality goes up a little bit, because the computer I edit on now sounds like it's like having a heart attack every time I render a video. Hopefully there'll be an improvement in quality. Remember to leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on my social media at JCuppFit, code JCupp, Jacked Factory, and that's pretty much it, boys. So we'll see you guys next week. Peace out. Do you want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye. You look like a child.
Show him Hector.
Hector is a cat, and we don't like cats here. Guys, if you're a bodybuilder and you want to be more in a blog, buy a dog, not a cat.
Don't we look like best buds? I want him so bad.
50,000 likes, now buy her Hector.
Please.
50,000 though.
I want Hector.
Bye.